Pisces, this is your channel messages for the 21st of May. Pisces, PISCES, PIS. Is this something about pronunciation, Pisces? You need to work on your pronunciation. I don't know if you're learning a different language or are you learning English? I don't know. When you want to talk about pronunciation of words and how it means to pronounce what the pronunciation should be, pronouncing, you can do like tongue twisters to help you. Maybe you talk and you get caught up or you stumble over your words. You got me tripping, oh stumbling, oh bumbling, oh horny, oh clumsy 'cause I'm falling in love, right? So yeah, I'm getting something like that. Pisces, you can try like Peter Piper picked up pickle of pepper, or you can try red leather, yellow leather. Say that 5 times. I'm getting some boy addiction. Do you have a lisp? I used to have a, people used to say I have a heavy tongue. I don't know where it went. Also, my younger sister, she used to have a stutter. She used to have a stutter. Did I stutter? Yeah, you did, actually. Man, fuck you, bitch. From when somebody tell me forget the tape. I know I'm not get the tape because every time I go in a hardware, I'm confused. Me and severe things, and I don't know what that for. I don't grow nowhere. I don't grow in a house. My house has zinc fence and fucking board on the side. Me I go in a bumble clock Rona and then place there. You tell me if I go in there go get tape. Sir, I'm confused when I go in there. I don't come from house. Nuts and bolts and them a sell door. I never even know door sell. I just think it just, I don't know. Anyways, right? So yeah. So the point I was trying to make before I got so, yeah, clumsy 'cause I'm falling in love, in love. What the fuck I was saying? It distracted me. Anyways, so go ahead and go into your reading. Oh yeah, Pisces. Yeah, pronunciation. Tongue teasers. Yeah, my sister, she used to have a stutter, and it just went away. She used to have a, maybe you have that, it could be that, you have a, do you have a stutter? You have a, like a, maybe it make it uncomfortable. It could be a stutter. My sister used to have it, she grew out of it. I don't know if my family remember, because I'm only trying to remember the shit them can blame me for, since I'm the fucking scapegoat. But if you consult any of them will tell you, my little sister, she used to have a stutter. Maybe your daughter or your son have a stutter. I don't know what happened. It just stopped. I don't even think she remember. And you see, if you ask her and she say, remember, is magic. If she ever says she never remember, say she have a stutter, the stutter, a magic. She just woke up one day and stop. Even me used to have a tongue. People used to say I have a heavy tongue. Like the way how I talk or pronounce words, like them say, oh, your tongue, a magic. I must blood clot magic then they put on me. Anyways, try red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Try that. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Maybe that happened to you, like you grow out of a stutter or some type of speech. My sister did have it, I swear to God. I don't know where it go. It just disappear. It disappear like a fucking witch's spell. I saw it blood clot disappear without a trace. I bet you should remember. Yeah, sweetie. I love you. I love you. I love you to all my, well, not all of my sister them, but majority of them, I love you. But yes, a lot of things are in our childhood we don't remember. Isn't that crazy? I know I'm not the only child who was made to not remember things. I know my siblings right now, them under some type of weird shit, because a lot of things they don't remember. Yeah. My sister remember say she used to stammer. She used to she remember? No. Yeah, I'm sure the family have that thing of memory repression. I'm sure. Now that I miss you, I don't. Sometimes I just can't believe you happened. We have Ariel. Natural world healing and protection of nature. We also have Lucifer. Pride and rebellion. We have Raphael, healing and gambling and travel. We have endings, and we also have religion. Pisces, yeah, I'm getting some of your speech. I don't know if you, okay, Is it something about you can hear, but for some reason you can't talk? I remember in Jamaica you had special schools. You had some people who were deaf, so them use sign language. You have some people who are blind, so them use like voices and audio. You had some people who them could hear, but them couldn't talk. It was a weird, them could hear, them could understand, them could comprehend, but when them talk, them sound like, them would sound that way, but they could hear, because you could talk to them. They would say deaf people, they would say the reason why people, now let's talk up to my deaf community. I see to all my, hello deaf people, hi, hello to my community. When I speak sign language, this is how out of touch politicians are. Good morning to my deaf community. I just want to address all of you verbally to say that we appreciate you. And to the deaf person, them here, right? But yeah, so usually you had people who, when them deaf, them have vision, them sign. I always say, even if you're deaf, you could have point. People don't teach you to just, but you have to learn. You know, I was in a building, so nice, them have braille. I know for write a two in a braille. 1 space 1 2 1 2 3. That is what 2 or that's 3. 1 dot space 1 2 1 2 3. Is that 2 or is that 3? Anyways, them have little braille on certain floors and I'm a thing. I never really see nobody use the braille, but them have braille here. I look on the braille to see how it writes, and it's 1 dot space 1 2 1 2 3. So for blind people, them can't talk. For people who don't hear, sorry, you could have point, but okay, you want to be formal, great. Maybe pointing is not, but you could, as in you want a foot point, just you could have point, you know. A lot of our husbands, women are no husband. I'm just assuming that one day I will. But a lot of your, okay, let me just say that. I was trying to not be a statistic. I was trying to feel good. Your husband, sometime when them want things, them point. You know where remote is? Do you know where, honey, do you see do you see this matching socks? Some of them are pine too. So, I mean, is that what an uneducated deaf person would be? Somebody who don't know, oh my God, did you know that like he can't read? He's uneducated. What? Yeah, he doesn't know how to sign. Let's make fun of him. Ha ha, you're deaf. So how the deaf man will never go school talk since him illiterate? Him no point. Him no make noise. Okay. You had people in Jamaica, you could have talked to them. You can say, come here. Go there, go to the shop and buy this. Or you write it down for them. Them would walk funny sometime. Or other times them would be fine. Them could have hear. Them couldn't talk. So what have your tongue? A snake have your tongue or the cat? I'm getting something on your tongue. Your tongue? Who is Kali? Kali? That's Indian. Isn't Kali Indian? Kali rules the tongue? Tongue demon, tongue god? Yeah, I'm getting something called your tongue. Getting something about your tongue. Religion. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. But remember, I'm sorry, remember though, you shouldn't be weird because remember my brother. My brother used to play Pokemon. You remember Pokemon on DS? My brother used to play it. And my brother, you have to learn Braille. Bitch, I never know this shit possible. Remember when I in Jamaica, my brother played the first Pokemon. I talk about Pokemon cartridge. There was a time where in a Pokemon, you have to go in a one cave. And you had to find the unknown Pokemon. And then you spell out the alphabet. And like you had a Pokemon, all of them had eyes. You remember? Not talk about these motherfucking Pokemon trading cards. Bitch, you don't know! You don't know what it's like to play Pokemon on a fucking Game Boy Advance. And you have to go in a fucking cave, go look for all 26 letters of the fucking Braille alphabet. My brother did learn to read Braille. I said, what the fuck you do? Him say, yeah, me I do something. And that's the first time I learn what braille. But he said blind people, but me never, because me say blind people talk. But if you're illiterate as a blind man, you can't read braille. You know that? So the illiteracy come everywhere. The man was deaf who don't go to school, he don't know how to sign language, he can't formally talk. That's a ghetto one. Oh my god, like no call. His parents must have been really fucking poor. Like he couldn't even learn to fucking talk in sign language. You know the man was blind. When him uneducated, him talk. Him don't know how to read braille. You know that, right? Okay. Me see my brother take out braille. I don't know why he do it. And that is when Pokemon, me talk about Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Gold, Pokemon Sapphire, them Pokemon there. Yeah, him that for read braille. There were all Pokemons with eyes. And them it was 26 letters of the alphabet. And for some reason, I don't know why. And you had to look in a cave with a flashlight. And every time you walk, the flashlight walk. Sometimes you buck up in something, or you could have catch a Pokemon. Sometimes you try to catch the A or the B, and you get B or A. But you're always in a cave with a flashlight, and the flashlight would illuminate one part. And I remember when I was little, and my brother used to play Pokemon on Game Boy Advance. For some reason, him there learned braille with it, and I didn't know why. My brother got blind, and he not tell me. Is somebody going blind and them not telling you? Them afraid they gonna rob them, or them afraid they gonna take advantage of them. Them not telling them I go blind. Also, you need, this is not Miss Medical Advice YouTube. You need a liver detox. Liver. This is not Miss Medical Advice YouTube. You need, is how you go blind? Is it cataract or grow over? Is it cataract blind? If you're never born blind, is either you're blind, and if you never had an injury, did you have an injury? Okay. If cataract in your eye, then you can try to go to an ophthalmologist. Like back in the day, a lot of old people would have sit down blind. They never know them could have go doctor and make doctor scrape off the layer and give them back sight. Them never know that when them glasses couldn't work no more. Well, old grandparents, them used to buy thicker, them used to buy pharmacy glasses. Them never gonna blood clot ophthalmologist. That is for rich people. Back in the time, in them old days, my grandparents used to buy pharmacy glasses. What says 0.75 plus, 0.125 plus. Made it work at one pharmacy. Them used to sell glasses. Old people used to come in there all the time and say, oh, this too strong, man. Oh, let me see. What is this? It's a 1.25. Let me see, and then take out them Bible. Come on, I want to read my Bible in the night and I can't see. Okay, I'm gonna say you're sure. I'm gonna say here, this is a 1.50. Try that and see if it better. And she would have take off the 1.25 and try it. Sometime it go up to 3.75. Thick fucking pharmacy sell over the counter glasses. And when them one they never there work no more, the old people them sit down blind. Cause them, me don't know if them under witchcraft or for some reason. What kind of blindness you have? Is cataract, Brody? You can't. As a matter of fact, I don't really mean for rant on this reading because I do readings, dirty government. No, I'm sorry, you're not dirty. Dirty government. You know what I don't like about you? Let me tell you what, this is the first problem I ever face in the Canadian healthcare system. You're telling me because I'm 33, you're not pay for birth control? You only pay for birth control with kids under 25? Yeah, I said it, kids. So when me go doctor now for say I want birth control, me at 33. The government of Ontario is telling me since you're 33, you're too old. We don't pay for birth control. You have to pay $30 out of your own pocket for the birth control. But you see, if you was 25 and under, the government would pay for birth control. But you're the same because who told us that having a baby after 25 is an old hag. When they say you 25, you're in your fresh years. So why would you put 18 to 25 on birth control paid for by the government, but when you reach 30, so the government are telling me, so because me at 33, I have to pay for my own birth control for don't risk pregnancy? But if it's a female 25 and under, the government are going to pay for your birth control. I thought the whole point of optimumness with women was to have babies before 25, before 30. So how you put them on free birth control? Me not understand this. So me wait till 33 and beyond for have a kid. And because I want to buy birth control for myself, me have to pay out of pocket. Ontario healthcare providers. But if I was 25, you tell me say my birth control free? Why is it not free for every woman? Why me too old for don't want pregnancy, but the 25-year-old too young for get pregnant? Please, me need to know this. Somebody explain this to me. So the 25-year-old too risky to get pregnant. I thought you were supposed to have a baby before 30. So how hip? What you name? How you pay 25? You pay 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. The whole again get free birth control. If them want fuck and make a man come inside of them and don't get pregnant. Because that's what birth control is for. It's for a man to come inside of you without getting pregnant. That's what it's for. It's so the man don't have to pull out. Him don't have to come on you, on your tits, on your face, on your tongue, on your breast. Him can come inside of you and you never get pregnant. So you approve that free for 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. But the 33-year-old have to pay? We need some blood clot answers. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. That don't make no blood clot sense to me. That don't make no fucking sense. Bitch, me just stop take it. Me not use it anyways, so I better no blood clot bite again. Fucking pharmacy I call me, bing-a-ling-a-ling, you want to refill the prescription. I forgot about the doctor, yeah, me can't bother. Cause me not see how me as a 33-year-old woman have to pay for blood clot birth control because I don't want to risk pregnancy. But if a 15-year-old want fuck and make another boy come inside of her, you're gonna get it for free. You're going to give the 15-year-old who guy is ejaculating inside of her birth control free by the government, but the 33-year-old have a blood clot pay? No. We need answers. Let's go. Absolutely not. 15-year-old, it's free for man for come inside of them. And I know I sound disgusting, but I am disgusted. Why am I paying for birth control? Why me have to pay for it? And why I discount people under 25? Why is 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds permitted by the government for fuck and be ejaculated into and have birth control? Me not understand it. 15, 16, 17, 17-year-old have more rights for man for ejaculating them and don't get pregnant over me and me at 33. Yeah, you forgot have baby, man. Yeah, 33, go have a bumbuckler. Got blood clot baby, but you don't want to have baby. You better pay if you don't have baby. That's what they tell me. But if your daughter 15, guess what? The government will pay for a man to come inside of her. Let's go. I couldn't believe this shit. Not that I was using it, but I'm just saying this was a great experience learning. Because I never go doctor go ask feet, I want to know this. Hear this shit. Your 16-year-old daughter, the government will pay for a man to come inside of her and don't get pregnant. They not pay for me. We're too old. Let's go. First card out, the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, the 5 of Pentacles is abandonment. We were talking about something about speech. Maybe that's what it is. Something about your accent. Do you have an accent? Maybe your accent make it very hard for you to get a job. I don't know if people can communicate with you, but I'm also getting the 5 of Pentacles. I'm getting being blacklisted, or you're being, I don't know, did somebody blacklist you because you were on birth control? Slut, unlike you, who fuck and have your baby out of wedlock. The Canadian government say if you're 15 years old and you're a girl and you're fucking and you want a man to come inside of you to enjoy sex, I'll pay for the birth control. So which mother I tell them 50? Not saying that you're supposed to fuck at 15. But which mother really I gonna look down upon them daughter for wanting birth control at 15 when the government pay for it? They don't pay for mine. I'm 33. They pay for the 15-year-old. Then pay for the 24-year-old. Then pay for the 25-year-old. They did not pay for me. Let's go. And then when you tell people like me, so we too old for have babies. So why 25-year-old depend birth control for blood clot free? Me need answers. Me need somebody to answer me. I also want to take the time to say I want to show my appreciation to the Canadian dental plan. You guys have been lovely to me. I had great coverage. I went to the dentist, and even though those Indian jealous bitches, you remember when them scar me? So the scar gone. You remember? Go back to my videos last year. I can't tell you when the dirty blood clot nasty pussy Indian dentist them scar me. Remember they have one big scar. See? It look like it gone. Remember? Me have a big scar yes so last year I go dentist. Anyways, other than those big pussy blood clot Indian girl was scar me, I want to say I have been a part of the Canadian dental plan for a year now, and I must say it was there when I needed it. When I had my tooth emergency of extraction, I really think that they were there for me, and it's safe for me to live in a country to know if I ever have a dental emergency. The Canadian dental benefit plan, it helps. I'm so grateful, especially in these times. I'm just so grateful to be a recipient of the Canadian dental plan. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Sorry, I'm getting emotional right now. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, abandonment, or me getting I don't have. We have the Ace of Cups. We're getting you're looking for a solution to something. We also, yeah, you got the solution. Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. You got the solution. We're getting you're looking for a solution. You found it. I'm literally getting you on your way, and simply because of hope, simply because of holding on, you get the Ten of Pentacles. Now again, maybe there's something about your accent. Come getting you out of work, or you can't get something because of your accent. But how is your accent being used? When it comes down to diversity ads, them love your accents. They love, yeah, we just need a white person, a black, an Indian, and we want them to have the most basic accents so we can show that it's diversity. That's what colleges use. They use an African person to say, I came to Seneca College. They use a person who have an accent for show diversity. That's how them trick enough to come. And then when they come, the racist professors hang a baby, black baby in your fucking classroom. But nothing screams diversity than accents. So them do. I came to Canada, they will say accents. They will always put the Indian, you know, they say them always, when they talk about diversity, being in a place of acceptance, the Canadian, they will put some diverse Indian people there with a strong accent. You know why? Because accent means diversity. Oh, look, I can barely hear her, but at least she got employment. Wow, we're really changing. You hear an African person that accent, hey yo, me no, I don't like this, no, right? It will scream diversity when if you use the accent in something that's for make money. People will feel like them welcomed here. But your accent causes you to not get a job. Your accent causes you to not get a money. It could be something about a speech stutter. Make it you'll find a solution to something. Don't worry. Yeah, the Hierophant. You're going to find a solution. Really, I get maybe witchcraft was on you. Did you go to the church? It could also be something about you don't talk. Even my little sister, the one who was full of attack too. You know, when she was growing up, she never spoke. She never spoke. And I remember one time, my mother and my grandmother getting in an argument. One time, because... No, that was the argument. But I remember one time my grandmother said how... Something about there was another child. There was a boy child was born when my baby sister born. So it was she and another boy child of my auntie. So my mother had a baby and my auntie had a baby almost the same time. My auntie had a boy and my mother had a girl. That is a so-called last kid, the one who was full of attack too. But I remember one time something about she never talk and the other kid the boy was talking but she wouldn't. I don't know, she refused to talk. She more cry. She always cry. I remember one time my grandmother did make a comment and say how come my grandmother did try to hold my little baby sister, but my baby sister would not make my grandmother hold her. But you see, my mother's sister, the son would hold her. And my grandmother made a comment how my little sister, she cry. She love cry. She bally, she cry. And how my auntie's son, she could have hold him and him wouldn't cry. And my mother did get really upset because she said how my little sister cry and she don't talk. And you must see my little sister now. She is a canvas for tattoos. But I remember when she had grown up, she wouldn't speak. Had a hard time to get her to talk. She wouldn't talk. Then I had another little sister that used to stutter. Then me used to have a weird thing with my tongue. My classmates used to tell me I have heavy tongue. You talk really heavy. I don't know. Me getting you get rid of something. Maybe you need an exorcism. But I can assure you, if your kids have a speech impediment, don't worry. I mean, Einstein didn't talk until he was 2. No, I'm not saying your son is Einstein, but what I'm saying is, don't. Usually, I find when kids grow up and them kind of older and them can understand you, yes, but them don't talk. Them don't need to. You as a mother have made them so comfortable, them know them don't need to communicate with you with words for what them want. Kids are very smart. Especially if the kid don't want to waste energy. He'll not talk. He will come to you and bring you there. Cause you're always attentive to him. Usually the reason why kids have to talk and ask for things, or them have to talk at an early age, is because they need to ask you for things because you're not attentive to them. That's why them develop speech pretty quickly. You're kind of neglectful. So in survival mode, the kid have to learn to talk, forget what he want. Otherwise, you see, when you have a time schedule for your kids, like you feed them every this, bro, them will literally wait. Them don't need to talk. You will go in there and find them in a them crib and you're like, hi, good morning, are you okay? And them silent in them room, them and wait for you for come in. You have some kids when them wake up, them start scream. And you have to run to the room. Let's go. Let's see what else is here. Come getting you going from the 5 to the 10, but had the Hierophant. Come getting you get a new title. Something about a new title. Come getting you go from rags to riches, from homeless to getting it. We have the King of Swords. Okay, I'm getting something about a Aries. I'm getting something about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the person who's not doing well. This is the person who's homeless. Do you have a speech impediment or you have an accent? Sir, I'm going to tell you something. If you is a man and you have an accent, chances are it's because you speak more than one blood clot language. Sir, the reason why you have an accent is because you speak more than one language. You know what that means? That means you're bilingual. Congratulations, you're smarter than 50% of the blood clot population on this earth. You feel weird because you have an accent. You know you're bilingual. Also, I will hear people say, I don't speak good English, so people think me illiterate. How you feel illiterate if your first language is not English? How? Man, yeah, you know, I get discriminated against. You know, I have an accent. I'm you know, my first language is not English, so you know, I never really go to school. Okay, but are you saying that to white collar people who want you look like robots? Because, sir, there is no such thing as an uneducated bilingual person. How you learn English in the first place? Uneducated people don't learn 2 languages. So if you learn a second language and you have an accent with the second language, maybe people who speak the language bully you about your accent. You know you're smarter than them. They must say you're uneducated, you don't go to school. You know, he comes to our school, but he doesn't speak English properly. So he's uneducated. He needs to do English. How the fuck are you bilingual? So don't make a monolingual person tell you say about your educational level when you speak 2 languages. We don't even care if your English is broken. The fact that you can speak 2 languages, uneducated, cannot be used in that sentence. The uneducated don't learn, it's not bilingual, them don't learn 2 languages. Even if you never blood clot or college and you never go to school and you know how to speak more than 1 language, you're more educated, you're more intelligent, not educated. You're more intelligent than a person who went to college, 4 years bachelor's degree. I don't know if it's something about that, because I'm getting you say you can't get a job because of your accent. So maybe you try to get a job where you don't have to talk. Could be that, but me getting you'll get it. You talk about accent. You think accent, you think Trump give a fuck about accent? Go and ask Melania. And Baron has no Spanish accent. You notice Baron accent? Yeah, talk about accent. Tell that to Trump. Tell that to El Trompo. Yeah, we have the Strength card. We also have the Ace of Wands, and we also have the Knight of Swords. Maybe your accent, you have some people, the accent make it sound more serious. Some people, the accent sound more scamming. You know, like if a Nigerian I talk to you. Or even if you meet a Nigerian man who has a job, him really owning business, him can show you him tax documents. Just something about the accent to certain people feel like a scammer. Just by the accent. So I don't know if you fall upon that side of the accent or you fall upon the side of the accent where you're taken more seriously. But you have an accent because you don't speak the language. For you to speak English and you don't, because alright, Asian people, I'm gonna end the reading here, but Asian people, you see when them I learn, you have some Asian people who speak English fluently. Asian culture is the only culture I know when I learn language, them them will beat it into you for pronunciation. You have to get it, you have to sound like, you have to say, hi, yeah, because, listen, basically the business proposal that we have here, it's estimated to come into 100 mil. Now, we're not sure if the clients are interested, but what we are sure of is that they're coming to the meeting. Sometimes, you see some business Asian man, them talk Korean, them talk Asian, Korean, them talk for them own native language perfectly, but you see when them talk English, it's perfect. Usually, and Asian people know that once you have an accent, when you talk to somebody in their own native language, then we feel like you're less educated than them, and you're not. But Asian people are very big on humiliation and shame, so them like to get things them like to blend in like a normal American, so them will focus on accent is a big thing to them. But in other worlds, like the Western worlds, them will either use the accent for tell you to go back to your country, or them will use your accent for say, oh, I like your accent, I could have used it in this business. Because look upon what his name, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I didn't say that. I didn't. That's not what I said. I did not say that. Look upon Arnold Schwarzenegger. Look upon him accent. Look how him talk. But them found a use for him, right? He got so famous, he never even had to speak. And you wouldn't using him for a fucking Pantene commercial, but I'm just saying. It could be somebody your accent, your accent. Like you say, you can't make money or you can't get famous because your accent, bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit? Bullshit? I'm going to leave it here until next time. Bye.